What's going on, y'all? It seems like this upcoming Tuesday, December 7th, Red Dead Online may not be getting a huge DLC or update, and it seems that we may be waiting a bit longer. We're also going to talk about the state of Red Dead Online and also, of course, its future, because right now it's not in its best state. So first, let's talk about the updates. Many of us know for about 2 years now, Red Dead Online usually gets its DLCs first and then GTA Online's, and that's just how Rockstar does it, mainly because they want people to play Red Dead Online's DLC and then have, some time to check it out and play it, and after that play GTA Online's DLC, and they don't really want it to be too close to each other. And of course, we've seen that with the Los Angeles tuners and Blood Money updates, and of course even last day with the Blood Money expansion and the Car Request updates. So that's just how Rockstar usually does it, and honestly I'm fine with that. But of course it is December again, meaning a new DLC is due for GTA Online and for Red Dead Online. Now for GTA Online, we already know that new DLC is releasing on December 14th. It's pretty much been confirmed at this point. If you guys don't already know, basically there's a 2-week event at GTA Online, and usually when it ends on a Tuesday, a new DLC should release. I did talk about that in previous videos, and if y'all want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description. But for Red Dead Online, again, like I said earlier, it usually releases first, and of course, like I said, it usually is a week before. And a week before, of course, would be the 7th. So December 7th seems to be a day when Rockstar should release the Red Dead Online DLC. The main issue is that there really hasn't been any information. Rockstar hasn't really hinted at anything about the DLC. They haven't said anything about the DLC. They even gave some information about GTA Online's DLC when announcing the GTA Trilogy, the 5th edition, but nothing about Red Dead Online. And Rockstar hasn't even mentioned a thing about Red Dead Online DLC, and there hasn't really been any major leaks released about a Red Dead Online DLC. So as of right now, today on December 4th, it seems like we're not getting one. Honestly, on Friday, yesterday, I honestly expected Rockstar to release a newswire going over the GTA Online DLC and Red Dead Online DLC and what to expect, but they haven't released anything regarding that, and I really did expect it to release yesterday, but again, they haven't said anything. And usually before a DLC releases, Rockstar usually gives us some information about it, whether that be like a week before, just a couple of days before. They usually do it. For example, with the Blood Money updates, pretty much a week before they release a trailer and release a newswire on the Blood Money update. And then after that, last year, back in December for the December DLC we had in 2020, about a week before they released information regarding the DLC, and then the next week, of course, we got the DLC. And of course, many of us expected Rockstar to do something similar this year, but it seems like they haven't so far. So come this Tuesday, of course, would be the day that it would make sense for Rockstar to release the DLC, but again, it seems like they may not be doing that. And another reason that a lot of us think of that is because of the QA beta branches. So in the Steam database, we can see when Rockstar updates the GTA Online and Red Dead Online branches. And if we look at GTA Online, we can see that it has been constantly updated. For QA beta 2 is the main one that usually gets updated when it comes to DLCs. And as we can see, for QA beta 2, it's been updated 22 hours ago, and it's actually been consistently getting updated over these past couple of months. And when Rockstar does that, there usually is a new DLC coming very soon, and of course we've seen that for the past years. Now if we go over to Red Dead Online, on the other hand, we can see that the last time it was updated was about 3 months ago, and Rockstar hasn't really put anything out since, which kind of shows that nothing major is going to be releasing. Now just because QA Beta 2 has been updated in a couple months, it doesn't mean that a new update isn't coming out. It basically just means that a major update is coming out. Rockstar still could release Telegram missions or like opportunities without even updating the QA Beta branch, but this branch is usually used for DLCs and updates that are usually major. And when it comes to small things, for example like the horse races that we got in May earlier this year, those need to be updated because we don't need to update the game for that, so that it does not go through QA Beta 2. So it seems like this upcoming Tuesday we may be getting something like that. So if you head over to the GTA forums, TestFunds2 actually did mention something about the Red Dead Online DLC. Test stated that the closer we approach the December 7th, the more I'm starting to believe that there's actually no new update in development, though I would love to be proven wrong. I thought about this a while ago when I was monitoring RDR2's Steam database history. Not a single QA beta updates was submitted in the last 2 months. The build for QA Beta 2 is the same as the public build ID for the patch we received on December 15, 2021, which simply provided stability fixes, and for some reason QA Beta 3 was rolled back to an older build, older than the build for the Blood Money updates. Since then, it has been radio silence up to this day. I shrugged it off as I was inhaling some hopium that Rockstar maybe moved to a different development environment, but that would have been quite the odd change considering GTA 5, the Steam database, has the recent QA beta updates was submitted 21 hours ago. And why would they suddenly stop when they are submitting QA beta updates before the Blood Money updates? I also find it weird that Rockstar would talk about GTA Online's next update in the article about the trilogy, but not mention anything about RDO. So yeah, basically, the Steam database has been updated in months, and also maybe Rockstar move over to a different development environment, but it seems very unlikely, and Rockstar hasn't said anything about DLC coming to Red Dead Online. And not only that, but Rockstar actually released a background update this last Wednesday. So Tez says what's even more strange is the background update that was pushed this last Wednesday. There's no need to push a background update if a new title update is releasing the week after. Only way I can make sense of this is that there's no new updates to be released the upcoming week. So yeah, Rockstar basically released a background update that could fix a couple things, and basically there's no point of releasing a background update for new updates coming out next week. So unless it was something extremely major that they had to fix, which I don't think it was, it really just makes it look like a new update isn't coming out next week. Now before I end the video, I do want to go over something that Rockstar said on the latest Red Dead Online Newswire, and it may hint at what we may be seeing in Red Dead Online soon and possibly next week. So in the latest newswire, which goes over all the bonuses, discounts, rewards, and much more. And if y'all do want to know what's happening, I will leave a link in the description to the video I made. But at the end of the section where it says blood money rewards, Rockstar says that small and large chests along with criminals will have increased capital rewards to help you prepare for more opportunities. So that last line, of course, is very important, where it says to help you prepare for more opportunities. So this could be taken multiple ways. Either it's just saying that, okay, we're gonna have increased capital for the 3 opportunities already there, and possibly they just worded it wrong, or it just didn't, go out the way that they wanted to. Or it could just mean that Rockstar is going to be releasing some more opportunity missions in the future, maybe even, again, like I said earlier, next week. So of course we don't know if that's going to be happening, but that's what it just seems like from this latest newswire. So possibly on Tuesday we may be seeing more opportunity missions, or maybe not. So of course, if new opportunities do release, a lot of people most likely won't be happy. And of course, Rockstar and many of us players know that Red Dead Online is not in its best state right now. It had 2 major updates that were not well received by the community, that being the blood money updates and of course the bounty hunter expansion. And of course, even the naturalist world wasn't really well received by many people. So of course, it's not its best state. It hasn't really gotten that many updates. A lot of people are of course happy, including myself. Red Dead Online has kind of been like neglected compared to GTA Online, which is getting major and huge updates. And Rockstar really needs to actually try with Red Dead Online and actually release things that us players want, like heists, train robberies, air balloons, mansions, etc. There's so many things that of course many of us players want, and Rockstar knows that, but they just aren't releasing it for us players. So if they want Red Dead Online to succeed, and of course for them to make a lot of money from it, they need to start pushing out updates that a lot of us are going to like and appreciate. So hopefully in the future we can hopefully see that, because Red Dead Online, again, it's not in its best state right now, and this DLC that should release this month should be one that actually helps Red Dead Online, but it seems like one may not be happening. So honestly, this upcoming Tuesday on December 7th, I honestly see like 1 or 3 things. There could be more of course, but I think either Rockstar is going to release like a little update where they put some new opportunities or some new like Telegram missions, or just like a small type of update, something similar to what we got in May or February, like the Telegram missions and the races, something similar to that, or like just a small type of updates, and then like bonuses, discounts, etc. Or we just get like a regular event week with like regular bonuses and stuff like that. Or Rockstar could release a surprise DLC for us that none of us expected, or anything like that. But that's just the 3 main ones that I probably think will happen on Tuesday. But of course some other things could happen too, possibly, but that's just what I think of right now. Now honestly, I just really hope that Rockstar does release a major DLC for Red Dead Online. Of course many of us players want that too, because again, it's just really not in its best state and it needs a DLC to help it. Because if we don't get a DLC this December, it seems like we're pretty much gonna have to wait until summer 2022, unless Rockstar decides to release a DLC. Of course we usually get Red Dead Online DLCs in July and also in December. But down in the comments, let me know your thoughts on what you guys think about the state of Red Dead Online, and what you guys want to see in Red Dead Online, and what do you guys think about this news. And of course I will be keeping you guys updated here on this channel. Now if y'all did enjoy this video, make sure y'all drop a like, and if y'all don't want to miss any information regarding Red Dead Online and GTA Online, then make sure you be subscribed and have on post notifications, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.